Thank you for watching this video. Jiggle jiggle. Are you paying attention? Alright, cool. Like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Jiggle jiggle. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Note to self, I had to fucking go away, so this is removed and all that shit. I fucking had to put it back in position, so I have no idea if it's right fitting, so make sure you check the fitting. Alright, we were going to this big boy island. Let's go. That should be close enough. Yep. Sadly, we're gonna have to miss out on that barrel over there, but there's nothing I can do about it. The island was off to the side. I really wish barrels would spawn less if you get close to an island. Maybe I'll be able to grab it, I don't know. Seems like we're gonna be fine, okay. We'll drop off any extra items that might hinder my movement. There you go. Drop that off. There you go. Fuck that guy. Oh. What the fuck? He's invincible. He's immune to damage. There you go. Fuck you, Kyle. Alright, there you go. I don't know why I call him Kyle. I always do. I remember I made like a shitty video that was like, "You yeet your last hawk, Kyle!" And then I shot his ass out of the sky. I specifically need something to smelt in there. I guess copper. I've been saving copper for a while, so might as well. Just get the copper out of the way, in fact. There you go. That helps, and grab this real quick. Yee. Skill. Alright, and then we can do that, I guess. Whee! So, obviously, there's going to be the same amount of pufferfish here, so about 4, which means we should be able to get enough, goopy goop to do our thing. And this guy's still here. We still can't do anything with him. Trust me, this person can't do nothing. So, just leave him alone. We'll come back to him. So all the items should be relatively the same as before. So let me just do that. We need bolts and scraps. I'm gonna bank on the fact that the chest up here might have a bolt inside of it. Another Frederick, okay. However, I have a bit of a rule of thumb when it comes to catching animals. If you do manage to find a duplicate, try not to catch the same ones, because obviously you're going to have too many of one animal, and then it's like you have too much of that resource, and then you no longer need that animal as much as you thought you would need it. So I fully recommend, if you do catch animals, try to split them up. Thank you. Dumbass motherfucker. That's what we call skill. Got his ass. Alright, let's eat these pineapples because I'm low on water. Warthog head. Equip Warthog head. So it should be the same amount of creatures, so we should be able to get the same shit. And because of that, let me look around a little bit. There you go. So, here's the dealio. We have to expand this way before we can expand up here. Huh? Where? Oh, okay. I'll just kill the seagull instead. And then we just... There you go. Craft grill. So this thing is a whole lot more effective. We are now able to grill up more food than before. So this would do 3 things at a time, and now we can also do big food like the salmon. However, this one in particular, I would like to keep. And there you go. And oh, I can't place it. I have to do a medium. Medium. There you go. First fish. Yeah. Because when we were catching fish, this was the first one, and we got really unlucky and got a salmon for the first time, which is hilarious, but also like, damn. You got these here, recipes. Let's put away the other shit. Bada bing. Shit. We essentially have too many items on us. Not much I can do about that besides just craft another chest. I thought I had another hinge. I do. Craft. Yeah, nothing I can do about that besides just craft another one of these bad boys and just throw it in there. So you know what? Yeah, metal. Yeah, metal. No matter what, metal is more important. And I can grab the wood that's in here and just fill her up. Boom, wood. There you go. And then we can put these inside of here. Boom. So now we have all these potatoes and shit. So now we can just kind of chill on potatoes. Don't really need them. It's more of like emergency food. We got chicken legs. Goddamn chicken legs, goddamn girl. Got them big old thighs. Hell yeah. Watermelon. Alright. And now we can just store these watermelons and all that. Now we can do that. So I'm going to do that. Put this away, put that away, because we're not using them right now. Let's use the shears, because I know you're full. And then I can just kind of boom, and then I can drink some water. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have this, I can do that. That'll buy us some time. There you go. Okay, the badinglingo. Zimbala dingbola da da what? Yeah. Put the paddle away. Don't need that right now. Don't need this right now. Really, your tools should only be brought out when you absolutely need them. So if you don't need them at the moment, it's better just to pull them out later. And I don't have any wood, so let me pull that back out. Thank you. Right. Okay, let's go after those pufferfish. It's going to take 3 arrows per pufferfish, and we need to catch that goat that we saw. And hopefully, if there's a chicken on the island, that'd be nice. But sadly, I'm probably going to have to break my rule here, since we are kind of new to the game. You know, not new, but like, this is a fresh save, which means that, like, we could use every resource we can get. And sadly, that llama might be more worth it to get than it is to leave behind, even though we don't really have that many resources at the moment. Technically, I could use them. So back here, there was a barrel. Yep, I'm gonna go get that. And there's also a pufferfish over here, so let me grab this. See if I can see that pufferfish before it sees me. I think there's a pufferfish here, right? There he is. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so there you go. Sometimes you'll actually get an extra explosive goo. It's a very rare chance, but you can get an extra one. So now we have 2 extra shots instead of 1. There you go. Yeah, so the other barrel is over here. Let's go grab that. So we actually missed 2 barrels, not 1. So that's there. Let me go over here and grab this. Alright, back to business. Sorry about that. Basically, I had to go do something, and then I decided, you know, I'm just going to take a break for today. I've been working hard with the edits of the raft and stuff. I hope y'all have been, you know, watching it fully and seeing all the edits and stuff. I'm going to have to try to do more if I keep going, because I noticed I started seeing a decline in possibilities to edit. So, we're going to have to fucking make some more jokes, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn. Fuck. Alright, why are we here? I know it's the island without the screecher, but, like, why are we here? I already forgot. I think we're just looting it. Okay. Go into the water, then, because I'm pretty sure we got all the trees. So, yeah, gotta take me a minute to fucking process what I'm, thinking. Hang on. There you go. It's gonna take me a minute to process what I'm thinking and try to figure out, you know, where I am and stuff, so give me a moment. Because it has been a day. I basically stopped playing. I played with my friend Annabelle, and then the next day I started editing like hell, and then I played with Annabelle, so... Yep. A lot of, motion right there. Not a fucking lot of, editing, though, mind you. I did not edit very much. Goddamn. When I was playing with Annabelle, of course. When I was editing the video, I edited a lot. I had to cut it down and stuff. Pretty good, pretty good. I need to focus more on editing, though. And try to get it a little bit more, funny. Need to add more funnies and shit. Ew. Give me some fucking head. Let's go. So I noticed in the video, apparently the pufferfish just got close enough to explode. It was like at a slight angle. I did not know that. Fucking. So that means if you like bend around, sometimes your feet will count as it being close to the pufferfish. Because if you actually look at how you swim up, you do this. So my feet was close to it, and it counted. Alright, cool. So now I know, you know, fucking feet equal bad, so don't do that. It was Ringdings! His name was Ringdings. Ringdings. Done. Ringdings, ringalings, whatever I said. I said something. So now, he was named, okay. Get the goop. Is it goopin'? One of y'all said 50%. Okay, anyway. Make sure I got these, things down. Because I did hear Susan bite the boat, I just don't know where. Anyway, pufferfish. Not that one. Definitely not that one. Oh, no, it is that one. Okay. Sort. There you go. Powder, powder, powder. And thanks for the powder. Here's your reward. Copper. Red copper. Red copper. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what the fuck? I'm about to say. 1, 2, 3. Jesus, we could technically get all the animals here. Alright. Put the rope in here, put that in there, put the hinges in there, put the bolt in there, put the iron in there, copper. Alright, let's go get us a bitch. Yep. Come here, Poppy. Daddy's coming. Hi, Frederick number 2. You will be called Fred. Come on, Fred. Sorry for the burp. Sorry. Indigestion problems. I had coffee and a hot pocket, so my body's like processing. All right, so these guys are just gonna have to chill. They do not need sustenance, so they can just chill inside the fence. Back in the day, though, they needed a lot of sustenance. Fucking getting animals back in the day was a nightmare, because not only did you have to feed them, but if you don't feed them, they die. Yeah, you're good. Stop carrying his bitches. There you go. So yeah, if you didn't feed them, they would just straight up die. Just straight up. They would not have a warning. They would not have anything. They would just and then they just fell over. Put that down. And let me build more raft. A fence. Frederick, move your bitch ass. Goddamn. Here, we'll just do this. That way they have some room. And then I'll probably build them a thing later. I don't have any plastic though, so we're just gonna have to go get plastic when we come back. Jump. What was that bullshit? I jumped. Damn. That was bullshit. Anyway. Oh, Papanator, someone's gonna get milk. Come on now. Hang on, swap off. Whenever you craft something, make sure that you swap off because it might confuse your click for a bullet click, and it will use up the ammo type. So make sure that you don't waste your canisters because they are expensive. I cannot craft that right now, but I can craft it when I get back. Okay. Yeah, let's check this over here. This might have an animal on it. Might. Now, I thought about something I said. I don't know if I left it in. I might have edited it out. I might have. But I said try not to get duplicates of the same animal. But then I thought about it. Like, early game, you're kind of strapped for cash when it comes to animals. So you might as well just catch them all. Because you might not have the opportunity to get another one. So let's go around the mountain by going through it. Did I already come down here and grab the dirt? Yes. Okay, I'm just making sure. You want to make sure you grab the dirt too, because dirt is a rare material only found on big islands. You can't find it on smaller islands. There is a small island, but that island is treated as a big island for some reason, even though it's tiny. Poppy, where are you? You are going to get milked, my friend. I am going to milk you. Come here, Poppy. Don't worry, I will be gentle. Don't fret, boyo. I'll be gentle. Alright, done. I love the way the goat just looks around like, what the fuck happened to me? What the hell was that? Fucking goddamn. I fucking love Demo Man too. I fucking sometimes will quote Demo Man / Soldier because those are my two favorite classes in TF2. And Heavy. But that's because they can be tank classes, technically. Demo Man is technically a tank class if he wears his boots and only uses the sticky bomb. Or if he just goes all out melee. I kind of hope in the future that Demo Man gets a better shield weapon that gives him more health for maybe like 10% less damage on melee. Then his melees would do only about 50, but you'd have more health, so it's a pretty much a compensation thing. Yep. Here you go, Poppy. Oh no, Poppy! Here you go, Poppy. So let me explain these animals a bit and why I named them the way I did. When I first played Raft, I named them these names, and I tend to stick with names, so That is their names because I fucking am uncreative and I stick with the names that I give them. Poppy was my first animal. Wait, no, it was Frederick, right? Wait, hang on. It was either Poppy or Frederick. I'm pretty sure it was Frederick. But either way, that was my first animal. And when I got them, I was super excited because I was like, this is like the greatest thing ever. And I just fed them the grass that they needed, and I just enjoyed them, and I was so happy because it was farming in Raft. You didn't have that before. You couldn't like milk a goat. There was no goat to be had. So it was fucking awesome. I enjoyed that update. That was my personal favorite update, and I hope they put another one like that out because that was such a Groot update. Like fucking they added farmable animals. That was fucking cool. And honestly, I hope in the future they add more updates like that, but I know that they're not gonna, you know, but it'd be nice. It's my favorite update because fucking not only did you have the Screecher and the boar and the big islands, but you also had, you know, farmable animals, and you had dirt, and you had all these things, and it basically made the update feel alive. It felt like a really fucking good update. So that one was my favorite. I don't know about other people, but that one's definitely the one I praise the most.